From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm John Kennedy. Canada is backing a United States effort to push Israel to end its war in Gaza, with Prime Minister Justin Trudeau endorsing a proposed peace plan. U.S. President Joe Biden says a three-phased deal would lead to the release of hostages in Gaza and an enduring ceasefire, ending the nearly 8-month-old conflict. Biden says the first phase would last for 6 weeks and would include a full and complete ceasefire with a withdrawal of Israeli forces from all densely populated areas of Gaza and the release of a number of hostages. A Vancouver synagogue will be holding its first service after an arson attack charred the building's front door and left the community uneasy. The Shara Tzedek synagogue on Oak Street is slated to open its doors to congregates, with Rabbi Andrew Rosenblatt saying that he anticipates a fuller than usual gathering. The Vancouver police are investigating the incident as a possible hate crime and are mobilizing at Jewish sites around the city. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, British Columbia's Premier David Eby, and Vancouver Mayor Ken Sim condemned the attacks. Police in riot gear surrounded arm-in-arm protesters at the University of California Santa Cruz campus. Local and state police, as well as campus police, swarmed in to remove the encampment and its barricades where pro-Palestinian demonstrators have been blocking the main entrance to the campus. Faculty have been speaking out.
I don't know how much this is costing. Who's paying that? When we have graduate students that can't make ends meet.
Approximately 80 demonstrators were arrested, according to a university spokesperson, and it's unknown if anyone was injured. Russian forces in Ukraine continued to pummel the power and energy infrastructure, launching a large-scale drone and missile attack that injured at least 19 people. The Ukrainian military says it downed 35 of 53 missiles launched at targets across the country. 12 people, including 8 children, were hospitalized after a strike close to 2 houses where they were sheltering in the Kharkiv region. Strikes were part of a series of sustained attacks against Ukraine's power grid, in which Russia has been launching since March. Marion Shields Robinson, the mother of Michelle Obama, has died at the age of 86. Robinson moved in with the family into the White House when the son-in-law, Barack Obama, was elected U.S. president. In a 2022 interview, she discussed her family.
I am proud of them, but I'm proud of what's important to them.
Her death was announced by the former First Lady and other family members in a statement saying, "In our sadness, we are lifted up by the extraordinary gift of her life." This is the Canadian Press. In sports, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins scored twice and Evan Bouchard added 2 assists as the visiting Edmonton Oilers defeated the Dallas Stars 3-1, grabbing a 3-2 lead in the best-of-7 NHL Western Conference Final. Game 6 is on Sunday in Edmonton. Davis Schneider hit a 2-run homer in the 14th inning, giving the Toronto Blue Jays a 5-3 win over the visiting Pittsburgh Pirates. The Jays extended their winning streak to 4 games. The Toronto Argonauts, Ottawa Redblacks, Calgary Stampeders, and BC Lions all posted wins to wrap up the CFL preseason schedule. The Argos beat the visiting Hamilton Tiger Cats 25-14, while the Redblacks edged the visiting Montreal Alouettes 19-13. The Stampeders blitzed the Winnipeg Blue Bombers 31-10, and the Lions rolled over the visiting Edmonton Elks 26-9. From the Canadian Press, I'm John Kennedy.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.